But Jose Youngs has a problem with Nina Drama, but he doesn't have a problem with this guy right here, Full Send MMA, OG Shawny Mack. Why don't you say something to OG Shawny Mack, Jose Youngs? Let's go over this again.
I noticed about you is you had a lot of followers. I know you did like the dub videos and you put like stuff together and sort of do stuff like that, and that sort of helped you build things up. Was that something you saw was like a trend and you're like, I'm going to take advantage of it? Or like, how did you build up your Instagram to be what it was? Because I think that also helped your case, is that, hey, you had a following already, right?
So you got this idiot right here, James Lynch. James Lynch is calling a dubbed video. Oh, it's okay, because, you know, we're talking about OG Shawny Mack, the Full Send MMA guy. It's okay if he does it, but none of you do it. None of you steal. No, nobody else. No, don't steal our material. But it's okay that Shawny Mack does. Let's talk about it. Hey, Shawny Mack, tell us how you stole from other people. Okay? Why don't you go ahead and tell us? Go ahead. Tell us how you stole other people's material and how you distributed it.
Yeah, it was, I look back on it now and I'm almost embarrassed because it was so like...
He's not embarrassed that he stole the material. What he's embarrassed about is that it was so, like, I guess not good, or cringe is kind of like what the taste that's coming here, but it's so, you know, the edits were bad. It was, man, I'm so embarrassed that the stolen material that I was using, I didn't do my best. Or, you know, I should have been able to do better with the stolen material. Since I got the material so easy, all I did was just scrape it right off the internet.
The edits were so bad, bro.
Oh, yeah, the stolen material edits were so bad, bro. Oh, man. Oh, my God. Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't know how... Looking back, man, doesn't mention the thing about, you know, I'm sorry I stole material. Everybody worries about themselves. The sewer king goes around wrecking people's lives and their careers and whatever else. And the sewer king then worries about getting strikes. He's not worried about, man, I hope I didn't hurt somebody's feelings. You know, that's why I'm getting strikes. This guy here, he's so embarrassed, man. Oh, man, I'm just so embarrassed.
But it works, like,
but the stolen material, it worked. You know? I mean, it worked because I was stealing. I mean, it was good material. I only stole the good material. I didn't steal the shitty material.
Just saw something out there because I seen, like,
I just saw something out there. I was like, I could steal that.
You can't just jump in and do the same shit that everybody else is doing.
No, they're getting their own material. Well, you just can't just jump right in, you know, and just steal anything. You got to know what to steal, man. You know? Steal the good stuff.
That's where people make mistakes. They're like, I want to start an account, and then they just start posting the same shit that...
Right. So what you do, don't post the same shit. Just get the same shit and change it to, like, not reality. Change it to, like, something that never happened, you know? Like fake questions and stuff. And then people will laugh, you know? So then what you do is you ruin that guy's hard-earned and put a lot of work and probably money into it, ruin his work, or her, and then, you know, like maybe the fighter, making the fighter look at, like, you know, an embarrassing moment to the fighter, which never happened, making them, you know, answer questions, making them look silly. I mean, you know, don't worry about wrecking other people's careers and wrecking their lives and whatever else. Just, you know, go ahead and just steal stuff. That's what you do. That's a good media thing to do.
Big accounts already have, so it's like, why would I follow your shit when I can just follow the big one? But anyways,
you know, why should I follow like the small guy stuff when I can just follow the big one and steal the good material?
Yeah, I took old footage of fighters and interviews.
Oh, he took old footage. It wasn't like current, or, I mean, you really can't steal future, like, stuff that hasn't been made yet, but, yeah, so I was like old, old stuff, yeah. Don't worry about it, I was stealing old stuff, you know? How about I steal his old stuff?
And I would cut them up, and I would make these stupid questions that were like made up to go with the footage of the fighter talking, and then I would.
There you go. Just fuck up people's shit. Take somebody's work and fuck it. Steal it and fuck it.
I would send them to the fighter and DM it to him, and
yeah, definitely send it to the fighter and DM them. Okay? And what you did, that's, you distance yourself, but you never posted it yourself. Not one. No, it was just like, if the fighter just happened to, like post it, So that made everything a lot, that made everything smooth and okay and everything. Yeah. So basically you go and you steal people's stuff, and then you cut it up, and then you put fake questions in there, and you make the fighter look stupid, like he's not answering a question right or whatever. Guaranteed it's bashing somebody in somehow, some way, and stealing. And you're not posting it at all. Never posted one of them. That was only if the fighter posted it. So therefore,
certain ones would end up reposting it.
Oh, yes. Some of them would just happen to repost it.
And that was kind of how I made connections with fighters, was I would reach out to them that way, and if they knew any fighter, I'd be like, hey, can you link me with this guy, etc., etc. And then I got pretty good at making memes. I feel like I have a pretty quick-witted sense of humor. You know what I mean? And
Yep. Same thing with memes. There's not too many memes that don't really they're not really in favor of the person that you're making the meme about. Basically it's like wrecking people's lives or careers.
I was able to catch on to making internet memes pretty quickly. I mean, mind you, it's gotten me in some shit, but hell.
Yeah, gotten into some shit. See, that's what I'm talking about right there. So basically, what I need to do is I need to steal his material, but he'll probably say he doesn't want people stealing his material, right? I don't know.
Tour fighter, the fighter that fought TJ Laramie's brother in TKO. A lot of people forget that was his pro debut.
Yeah, he was.
A lot of people forget, man. A lot of people forget, man. A lot of people forget, man. People forget Jose Youngs used to work for MMA Fighting on SBN, ladies and gentlemen.
Not a bad MMA fighter, but
good.
I mean, the entire world, I feel like, doesn't know that he ever even stepped foot in a cage.
Yeah.
But no, I didn't know that.
Yeah, there you go, a little bit of trivia there. And my last question, what is the ultimate career goal? I mean, to a lot of people, you're doing it right now. You're going to every event. You're covering it. Is it this, or is there something you want to do even more as far as your career when it's all said and done?
I would say have a team. Like, have an entire team that I can just, sit at home, watch the fights in the comfort of my own home with my homies and my friends and my family. And I can just kind of dictate the jobs. I can be like, all right, you're going to this fight night. I want you to do this type of content tonight. I want you to be, active on Twitter. I want you to be running our YouTube. So I can just build a fucking empire, man. Like, 10 years from now, I want to be sitting back and have like a couple of journalists underneath me that be like, that's my prodigy. This is my prodigy. That and just turn this whole thing into an empire, man.
Love it. Sean, thanks for doing this, man. This was a lot of fun. I'm so glad we got to kind of tell your story and talk about all the things that are going on in the industry. If there is anything you want to mention before we get out of here, anything you got going on, any social media you want to plug, as I always do on this show, I will give you the last word.
Listen, Full Send MMA on YouTube, Full Send MMA on Instagram, on TikTok, and to anybody out there that's stealing our content, or anybody's content in general, when you put fucking credit this guy or credit that guy, and you're reposting our content,